The first drill we're going to work on is something I think that really helps our athletes understand the scenario. It helps you as a wrestler understand the scenario that you're going to be in, worst case scenario, in on a single leg. And ultimately, that's where you want to be able to score from. I know that if you're put into the best possible scenario, a tight finish, in deep on the leg, arms, everything, heads, everything we're supposed to be, you should finish that move. But that's not how championships are won. Championships are usually won from scoring in a scenario that nobody else can score from, or scoring in a scenario that nobody expects you to score from. That's where the tough matches are won. That's where it separates a first-place finish from a third, from a fourth, from a fifth, and so on. Okay, scoring where other people can't score, or scoring where you're not expected to score. So Chris, for this drill, Chris is going to lay flat on the ground, his arms behind his back. And why do we put our arms behind our back? Right now, if Chris were in on a single leg, he would really not be able to utilize his arms against the very best. Meaning, if he unlocks his hands, if he drops one hand down, if he comes off that leg at all against a great competitor, that competitor's out. He's peeling wrists, he's sprawling, hips getting away, and he's circling out. So this helps Chris learn to get in great single leg finish position without using his arms. And what I ask young wrestlers to do, or even our guys to do, is I'll say, come up in this position, Chris, and build to a base. What Chris did was the most important thing on a single leg finish. Get your lead leg underneath your chest. Back down, Chris. Up. Chris is getting his lead leg underneath his chest. If we were in a single leg scenario and Chris were in on my leg and he were flat on the ground, worst case scenario, flat on the ground, this is the worst case scenario that can happen to you in a single leg finish. But again, that's where championships are won. That's where things are done. This is where differences are made. Chris needs to work to get that lead leg underneath his chest. Get it up, get it up, get it up, get it up. Boom. He's in great single leg position now. Great single leg position. And that's what that drill, especially when you're dealing with young wrestlers that maybe don't have the feel behind the move yet, understand this is what needs to take place. One more time, Chris. Putting his body in great single leg position. Thank you.